good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time you're watching this. Hi, I hope you're having a good day so far today. Like I said yesterday, I wanted to go outside and get the garden kind of taken care of and ready to put plants in it. That doesn't look like it's going to be happening today because I think it's going to be pretty rainy, and that wouldn't be the most pleasant thing to be doing, so I don't think I'm going to be doing that. So instead, I'm thinking about planting at least one of the types of seeds, and probably not all of them because those little containers came with a lot of seeds. But I'm thinking about starting one of the seeds that I got for Easter. So I'm thinking probably doing the dill or the basil, not one of the flowers. So I'm probably going to be doing that. But I wanted to say hi, and I hope you're having a good day so far today. And I will see you in a little bit whenever I decide to do what I'm doing next. Let's see, which one do I want to do? Because I want to do both. I think I'll do the dill first, mostly because it's just on top of the pile. I just remembered I had these. These are actual seed starting trays, so I'll use one of these for the dill. This way I can start it in an actual seed tray, and it has a lid that will actually fit. Completely forgot I had these. I know it says only 3 per 12-inch container, but I'm going to use the whole pack because, you know, why not? And doing it in this container means that I'll actually be able to separate them a bit easier and move them into a bigger container. So yeah, hopefully they'll do well in here. We will find out. But yeah, I'm really excited to try doing the dill. I did this 2 years ago, 1 year ago. I don't remember. It feels like a really long time ago, no matter how long it was. Also, I'm pretty much out of soil. So yeah, I need to make some more of that. I don't have any currently, so I need to get some and then make more. This is, I don't know if I'll have enough to do any of the other seeds, honestly. Maybe the basil, I don't know. But yeah, that is very empty. But let's get these guys in there. There's literally one left in there. Really? There we go. Now everybody's in there. I'm going to cover them with some soil real quick and spray some water on top, and then put the lid on and put them in the sunshine. Alright, little ones, let's get your lid. This even has vents on top, so if it gets too humid in there, I can open or close it, which is really nice. I'm glad I remembered I had these. But good luck, little ones. I'm gonna get you guys in the sunshine, but good luck. Also, the pothos definitely has roots. It has one here, and it has one here, and I don't think it has any towards the bottom. Yeah, it does. It actually has one down towards the bottom, too. But I think I'm gonna cut the vine a bit shorter because these are much healthier roots, so I'm gonna do that as well real quick. There we go. Now it's much shorter and it can focus on the roots up here and not have to worry about growing roots all the way down there as well. You can just focus on the one down here and then the 2 really healthy ones up here. And the sweet pea update for today. This little one is getting so tall. I'll probably be trimming it on Tuesday, I would imagine. And I would say I can take the lid off of this little one probably maybe tomorrow, but probably Tuesday as well. And very crowded in there. I kind of wish that I remembered that I had this container for those little ones, but that's okay. They're doing well where they are. I have already started knitting because, as you know, it's Saturday, so that means I am trying to be on time for movie night. I'll probably be, like, my on time at this point is pretty consistently 8:10. It's hilarious. I try to get down at 8 o'clock, but I always get down at like 8:10. Sometimes it's later. I just get distracted a lot, so that's what happens. But anyway, I got started knitting so that way I could do the first row just super quick. And so far, this has only taken me 5 minutes. So yeah, whoa, big bird. Vulture? Yeah, vulture. Wow. They're cool birds. There are a lot of vultures. What is going on? How many are there? 6? Yeah, there are 6 vultures out there. That is so weird. They're very cool though. Like I said, get the dill seeds planted. So far, obviously you can't really tell anything. They're just kind of in their little container in the windowsill. I'll move them in a second once the sun goes down to underneath one of the lights. So that way they can get a little bit more sun, and then they'll get the sunlight during the daytime. But because they're so new, I want them to get as much light as they possibly can. I'm really hoping they do well because dill is just, I really enjoy that herb. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. If it does well, hopefully. Last time I did it, it didn't last very long, but what I did grow, it tasted amazing, and I am very grateful for what I was able to grow. I think I did something wrong and it didn't, you know, just live for very long, and it was honestly very disappointing because, yeah, it tastes so good. So I'm hoping that little guy does well. And I obviously was not able to get outside and clean the garden today, even though I wanted to. It rained so much. It rained a ton last night. When I went outside this morning to check on the tomatoes, I needed to drain them a little bit because the cups that they're in don't have drains at the bottom of them. So I had to tip them over and dump out some of the water because there was way too much water in there. And then it didn't rain for a bit, and then it poured again for a very long time. So I had to go out and drain them again, and then it was sunny for a little bit, and then it absolutely poured again. So yeah, it was super rainy on and off all day today, which was very nice. And I'm also grateful for all the sunshine too, because they were able to, you know, dry a little bit, because yeah, they definitely got a lot of water today. And I'm happy that it's raining on them because they're able to get, like I said before, the actual like nutrients from the rainwater and not just the tap water from the house, because that's not the best for them. I would much rather them get the water from, you know, the nature. They are doing even better than when I didn't show you them today, did I? No, I did not. They have so many leaves starting that are amazing color, and they look like they're gonna get a decent size this time too. The biggest tomato does have a actual fruit starting, so I'm gonna have to trim that off because I don't want it to be starting to focus on growing any fruit yet. I need it to focus on the roots and the leaves, and yeah, it doesn't need to be putting its energy into that. But the fact that it is extremely exciting. That means that they're happy and doing well finally, because they definitely went through some stress. But now that the temperatures are actually more mild and, you know, they've been able to be outside throughout the entire day and night, I think that's helping a lot. I'm gonna finish this last little bit of the blanket here, and then I'll show you what it looks like. All right, done. And here is how the blanket looks for today. The little orange section is definitely getting very thick, and also the middle of the needle is starting to bend when I hold it from the edges. So I think I need to hold it from the center now. And here is, where do I need to hold it? I need to get it all in frame. But there's the entire blanket for today. It is definitely, as you can tell, getting very long, and this month is almost over. So yeah, that's why there's a big piece of fluff on the edge. I need to finish the video here so I can go downstairs and watch a movie. I don't know what we're gonna watch, but I don't want to be late. So thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I'm sorry knitting was a little bit rushed today, but that's pretty much what all the, I guess, Sunday videos are gonna be, it seems. But I hope you had a good day today no matter what you did. If it was a lot or a little, it doesn't matter. I just hope you had a good day. And thank you so much for spending some of it with me today. I hope you know how much that means to me. It truly just, yeah, I can't believe that you take some of your time to spend with me in the day, and it just means a lot. So thank you so much. And yeah, with that, I will see you tomorrow. What am I doing tomorrow, by the way? I don't know. I know I have to do laundry. I don't enjoy that, obviously, but besides that, I honestly have no idea. I know it's a rest day, so I'm not really planning on doing much, which is kind of nice. But yeah, I will see you tomorrow for the next video, whatever it might be, and I hope you have a good rest of your day today. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Thanks again so much for watching. I'm sorry this was a little bit rushed at the end.